is a voiced recording of Sheikh El-Zakzaky's message from Meanderings Hospital, one of India's world-class hospitals in Delhi, where he and his wife were meant to be treated.
After we arrived, we realized that in this hospital, or better yet, someone working in the Nigerian embassy here told us that before we came, they had carried out a meeting with the hospital staff, the workers from the Nigerian embassy, and some security operatives on how to go about things once we are here. So we saw that we were practically brought to another detention facility, which is even stricter than the one we were back in Nigeria. They came here with police armed with guns and lots of staff from the Nigerian embassy, and we also noticed we were brought into another detention that we only came based on trust.
These claims have met with a storm of protest from both the Indian and Nigerian governments. The Indian government have specifically denied claims by the Islamic movement in Nigeria that it is undermining the medical treatment of its leader, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky. Indian High Commission in Abuja says there were no condition attached to El-Zakzaky and his wife's medical request or ultimatum by India for them to leave the country. Similarly, Nigerian Ministry of Information and Culture has accused El-Zakzaky of specifically choosing Meanderings Hospital, refusing to subject himself to preliminary medical checks, requesting his passport to be handed over to him, demanding free movement and access to visitors of all kinds, requesting to be checked into a 5-star hotel, nominating doctors of his choice to join the ones taxed by Meanderings Hospital.
I have been detained now for a collective total of about 13 years, but I have never seen detention like the one I'm in now. Even at the door, they have placed armed police. Even between one room to the next, we are not allowed to move. Then I see that even where we were, and of all the times I have been imprisoned in Nigeria, I have not seen anything like this. When I was in an actual prison, they used to lock us up around 9 p.m. and open the doors at 7 a.m. and we could move about wherever we wish within the prison facility we were detained in. I see here that even when I was in Kirikiri prison, it wasn't as constricting as in this situation. So, I feel that it is not reasonable to leave detention in order to seek medical help, and we are placed in different detention, and on top of that, we are handed over to be treated by people we do not trust.
Frustrated by his antics, the Indian government was set to return El-Zakzaky to Nigeria, but all seems to be well now, as the Islamic Human Rights Commission has confirmed that the doctors of the Sheikh and his wife have been granted access to him. El-Zakzaky needs treatment for total blindness in the left eye, glaucoma and progressive molecular atrophy in the right eye, symptoms of ischemic heart disease, severe cervical spondylosis, heavy metal toxicity. His wife Zainat also needs to be treated for heavy metal toxicity and given a knee replacement surgery. The Kaduna State High Court granted El-Zakzaky and his wife medical leave from detention on the 5th of August 2019. They were arrested for the murder of a soldier who have been in detention since 2015. It is noteworthy that Sheikh Zakzaky says he wants to come back to Nigeria while considering going to Malaysia, Turkey or Indonesia for treatment. Aisha Jibrin, Rootstv, Nigeria.